but also every day in practice, get to see them work, and they definitely put in the effort, put in the time. And you saw that last weekend against the Jets. Schultz throws it towards the net. That one gets played away as Callahan will fire it back in. Blues try to get the puck away from the Rebels defenseman. Number 6, DeVries, moves it to his partner. Thrown to the middle of the ice, but Lundy's unable to haul that puck in. Here comes Jones as he reverses back. Callahan with a little bit of speed through the neutral zone. He tries to step around his man. Jones, good job keeping that puck away. Callahan scores! James Callahan picks up his first goal with the Junior Blues, his first junior hockey goal. And it's 3-0 good guys with 4:14 to go here in period number 1. What a great effort by Carson, Jones, and by Callahan. Bolts out of the box. Junior Blues have about a 5-second power play right here as Jones now chips it below the goal line. Smith leaves it for Doshin. It's bouncing around now behind the net. 3 Bobcats in there, only 2 Junior Blues players right now as they're trying to keep this puck in the Bismarck half of the ice. Intercepted by Kaplowitz. Kaplowitz to Smith, dropped to Jones. Jones, tops of the circles, his shot, scores! Carson Jones! 1-0 Junior Blues. A minute 55 in to the second period, and Carson Jones has added to his tally so far this year. Tops of the circle, shot over the glove bar down. This morning, said he was doing good. Wanted to make sure that everyone back in Springfield, he said hello to everyone back in Springfield. Seen a lot of those guys, saw Proctor as well. Not to mention Billy Sims, Hunter McCurdy, a lot of good guys as Doshin blocks that one. Gangle is going to reverse it into the neutral zone for Rudrud, who now reverses into his own zone. Beacom is going to lose control of it. He gets pickpocketed by Jones. Jones, Doshin scores! As I think the first one came off the post and goes off of 4s and goes right into the net. Junior Blues on top, 2-0 here on the goal by Joey Doshin. The big guy picking his corner again. We saw him do it in Janesville as for Scott, who's going to be pressured by Hughlin. That gets played towards the net, blocked away by Smith. There's a few tired Junior Blues legs out there right now. Doshin trapped behind the goal line right now. As Scott gets it away from Cox Smith, and now Jones moves into the Junior Blue zone. Smith, shot, scores! Connor Smith makes it 5-1 Junior Blues with 4 minutes to go here in period number 3. A good passing play there by Jones to find Connor Smith all alone on the far side. And Smith didn't miss this time as he picks up another one here late to make it 5-1.
In. Under 8.5 to go here in the period. Now the Blues at center ice. It's Jones playing it in. And now Hosu for the Magicians. They lose the puck. It's back in the net. Centering attempt broken up by the Magicians, but the Blues maintain possession. Now we're under 8 to go in the third period. Jones comes away with it on the far boards. A pass across, and that one is in. That is a goal. It's 3-0 Junior Blues.
Well, it's a 2-minute minor on Connor Smith. And the Steel get their 4th power play, but their first since the first period. So we'll see if the Steel can capitalize and help out their fallen teammate Brovslavsky. Puck is cleared out though by Springfield. Bad to get it in his own zone for the Steel is Kettner. Kettner will come up ice, playing his first Junior A game after coming over to the States. Here's a shorthanded opportunity. Mo comes in. Mo right circle. Mo waits. Centering feet. They score. He got it to Jones, and Jones deflects it in. A shorty for Springfield, and they lead 3-2.
This is a move the pieces, strategy battle kind of game. You've got the two best teams in the Midwest, and there it is. First one from Callahan. I think that was deflected out front. Callahan from the point. Yeah, and you've got Jones, the alternate captain, Carson Jones, right there in the slot.
Face-off controlled. Oh, look out here. Puck turned over. Here come the Junior Blues back the other way to the net. They score. Short-handed goal.
Check that. That was Cameron Ricotta down there trying to score the lacrosse-style goal down there. Now it is Jones. He puts a shot wide of the net. Bacallo plays it up to the point, and they score! A funny bounce. That puck was redirected, and it's 1-0 Junior Blues. I don't think the goaltender saw that one coming, and neither did I. Center here in Springfield, 6:05 Central Time, the puck drop. I have no idea what time that is Alaska time. So you guys are going to have to do the math yourself on that. It's 1 hour earlier than tonight's game. Here's Novak with the shot. He scores! Isaac Novak from the near face-off circle. Got it in right there on the near side. Hard. Potential trouble back the other way. Here come the Blues. Valdez is tripped up behind the play. No call. And now the Steel bring it in. Good defensive play there by the Blues on the PK, and they're able to clear all the way down. 1 minute left in the penalty, and now we're under 6 minutes to play in the second period. Lindstrom has it at center ice, then he loses it. Now the Blues, shorthanded, bring it in. Jones makes a nice move, backhander on. The save is made. No, they score! Short-handed goal for the Springfield Junior Blues. And they get it right back. It's back to a 3-goal lead.
He played with the Nashville Junior Predators at the major midget level. So a face-off at center, Magicians left to right across your TV screen. The Blues the opposite. We are underway. Daniil Dolzhenko makes the first play. Kanta in the corner, back behind the net for Gavin Best. He's our player to watch. He just committed to Michigan State. The Gophers will take on the Spartans in their next home action over at Mariucci, as this is played out to center ice by the Blues. Dolzhenko back on it. He's committed to UMass Lowell. Dolzhenko on ahead. Some sauce sent this way onto the stick held by Schultz. That's Andrew Schultz, not the famous comedian. Some interesting namesakes. There's Carson Jones for the Blues, who controls now, not the professional boxer. Opposite side, left circle shot was knocked down in front. I believe Dolzhenko ended up with that one. He'll send it this way. Longy against his former club as he enters. Played into the corner, Dolzhenko on it here. Opposite side. Duber out to center. Check that, Grubner out to center. Grubner gets it right back. They score. The Blues score on a turnover right in front of the Minnesota net.
Actually now going to be on the penalty kill, as Lilly took exception to Coach Renette yelling at him, but I think Coach Renette took exception to something that the referee had said to one of our players. So the puck gets sent down. Dolzhenko's not able to keep it in, so Junior Blues head to the penalty kill now for the second time already, as we're just 8 minutes in to the game. Here's Campbell. He passes it up to Best. Best states at the tops of the circles, hit by Jones. Dislodges him. Here comes Shuchuk. Langford comes out and plays it away from him, as this one gets knocked back in by Keller.
Out of the corner is Dolzhenko. On for Rob Christie. Christie lost it to Bacallo. A backhander. Held on by Langford as they were working in tight on the mini goaltender. 1:12 remains here in the first period. We've had some solid action from both clubs. First shot was knocked down. Second shot, Langford was able to stay in front of it. Nice block by Dolzhenko, making it easier for Langford here in his Magicians debut. So 1:12 left on the clock. Taken by Svendal. Svendal back on it. Tried to play it up the middle. That was knocked down by Carson Jones. Novak to the middle. That one would not go. Best on transition. Kukkonen down the left side. Kukkonen slams the puck in for Minnesota. 47 seconds left in this first period. Blues on the clear as it bounces into the mini end. It's a stoppage here for the Minnesota Magicians. Has them up 1-0 as we start the second frame of action. Only other action in the league, the Norsemen are taking on the North Iowa Bulls. 2-2, nothing but equality after 2 periods of play. Face-off will go to the Blues. Out at center, Schultz will play it down the left side for Bacalo. Dolzhenko was able to twig it away around to the far perimeter, and the Blues are able to hold the line. Puck goes down into the corner. Bacalo was there, gets a shoulder from Kanta, steered free, gathered by Best, motoring ahead. He's got Kukkonen down the left side. Kukkonen to the middle, and Kanta was taken out by Jones, and Kanta ended up hitting Novak as he went down. So Novak hits Kanta, slides into one of the Blues, and he gets a penalty. Wow. So for Kanta next time, seems as though a couple of calls on both sides have been questionable. More importantly, a 1-1 score here from Minnie. Callahan a shot that hit just about everyone and then hit the right pad of Langford, and Campbell will take over in the corner. Along for Anderson, right back to the circle. Babby on it here. Blues applying pressure. Anderson working on the far side. Couldn't get a handle on it, and the shot misses the goal. Christie gets it to center for Minnesota. Bacalo with a rink-wide feed as it's played in from center. Back there is Svendal to send it around. Centering feed, they score. It's Bacalo again, and the Blues lead 2-0 as Bacalo scores his 17th of the season for the Blues, and they lead 2-1. Bacalo was fed the puck right in front and was able to beat Langford on the right side. Smith couldn't find it. Schultz given a shot there from Anderson. Just over 9 to play in the second period. Blues back on it and a chance in front. Right back with Callahan. Callahan left side, shot through traffic, was knocked down. Centering feed, and right on it was Mahoney. He was tripped up. And Langford's going to take a seat on this one. 8:45 to go in the middle period. Langford able to cover up on the side of his goal as it came off the kick plate back behind the net. Or the glass. Been there, done that. Meanwhile, it's John Bell. Ahead for Gavin Best. Best gets away from Jones. This way for Dolzhenko. Dolzhenko snaps one that misses high and wide. Traffic in front. Roberts couldn't track it. Bell tried to walk it in front. Rebound, and the shot went high. Kanta battles in the corner against Callahan. Swings it around to the half wall. And Bacalo on it here. Bacalo backhands it into the corner. And Dolzhenko will go on the shoulder of Langford. So 5:19 remains here in regulation and a 2-2 score. Magnuson on for Juzic. Loose in front and then pounced on by Langford. That's the 33rd puck he's seen. He's been busy in this one. A lot of weird situations around the net today. How about the start? Minnesota thought they gave one up early. That wasn't the case. Another questionable goal where Best was given the goal call signal. So, been a fun one. A lot of penalties. It has not been a physical game. Langford leaves it behind his net. We're right at the 15-minute mark, folks. 5 minutes remain in regulation and a 2-2 score. Babby taken out at center. Novak down the right wing. Novak, he's got Juzic in front, and a blocker save there by Langford. Orovitz was able to clear. Magnuson puts touches as of late. Magic trying to turn the tide, get some possession, and I'll tell you what, last 4 or 5 minutes, the Blues have looked really good. Magic trying to disrupt that here. Draw to the Blues. Scott shooting into traffic. Jones with a chance. He scores. Jones scores for the Blues, and they lead 3-2. Right off the face-off. Jones was able to beat Langford. Oh, it hit Langford's stick and went 5-hole. Didn't quite have his stick square. 3-2 Blues. Both teams have one shot in extra time. Dolzhenko pressured by Bacalo. Bell walks around Bacalo and heads north. Minnie has numbers. Bell, right side. Longy stops, walks to the middle. Longy with a shot, and it just trickled wide of the goal. 45 seconds left in the overtime. John Bell comes off for a switch. The Blues have possession. Jones brings it ahead. Carson Jones down the left wing. Jones to the middle. It was poked off by Langford. 35.2. Nice effort.
With Bulls zone. Carson Jones facing off against Justin Mexico, and the Blues win that one. Schultz with it on the far boards, but he loses it, and the Bulls play it out to center ice. There's a nice pass across to Japchin. He's unable to settle it just inside the blue line. There's a shot blocked by Schultz, and he's going to push the puck up the far side boards. It's kept in at the point by the Bulls. And now the Blues get it, and Braden Cook skates it out. He gets it to the blue line and plays it in. Just over a minute gone. There's a feed out in front for Cook, and he couldn't connect with that one for a shot. Now the puck to the far boards. It's played up but not out by the Bulls. There's a shot from Matt Gadowski that goes wide of the net. Schultz is going to pick it up. He's got usage below the goal line with him. Under 15 to play here in this first period. Now here's usage at the goal line. Nice pass out to center ice. That was for Novak. He plays it to Jones, who loses the puck. Now Bolger puts a pass towards the near side boards for the Bulls. The Blues get it back. Carson Jones skates it in. Shot on, and the save is made by Garvey. Now the Blues trying to keep it in there on the far boards, but can't quite do so. Now numbers back the other way for the Bulls. Good defensive play there by Boxer on that odd man rush, denying the centering pass. Now they fight for the puck on the end boards below the Junior Blues goal line. It comes free, and now it's played up to the point, and Greg Japchin winds up and takes a shot. Got a lot on that one, but it went well wide of the net. Now Japchin, the Bulls with it now. It's Gajeski passing it back to his defenseman. Japchin fans on the pass, and the Blues get it. They're in. It's Jones firing the shot, and it goes just high and wide off of the glass. Marino with some traffic out in front. It went off of Jones and deflect wide into the net, into the corner, rather. Now they fight for it on the end boards. Novak in there along with Smith for the Blues. It's freed up, and the Bulls poke it out to center ice. Campion plays it along. They ruled that a hand pass, but the Blues touch it up at center ice, so that's negated. Japchin lofts it out to center ice, and the Blues end up coming down with it. Looking for the tip into the zone, and unable to connect with Valdez on that pass, and it's going to go for icing. 9:13 to go here in this first period. As we get the icing whistle, the North Iowa Bulls leading the Springfield Junior Blues 1-0 on a first period goal by Brett Morich. Carson Jones and Michael Messick will face off in the Junior Blues end. Blues win it. They try to clear, unable to do so. It's held in by Jack Messick, but the Blues get it back. Now it's through center ice and in. Played on net, and the save of Axel Reed. It'll be Jones and Mexico facing off. Carson Jones wins the defensive zone draw for the Blues, and Jack Boxer skates the puck out to center ice. He feeds it ahead to Jones, and that one tipped in towards the net. Now the Bulls with it at their own goal line. They play it to the near side boards. And now it comes across the blue line out to center ice. Here's Braden Cook. Rather, that's Isaac Novak with the puck on the far side. Now Jones. Fisher Scott. And this one trickles in towards the net. A wrist shot off the stick of Schultz, but it went off a body or two and went wide. Now it's played for Bolger up the boards out to center ice, and the Blues take over at their own blue line. That pass tips off the stick of Smith, and the Bulls get it back. They skate it in. There's a shot. And it was actually Schultz making that save. Andrew Schultz. Good look there by the North Iowa Bulls. They play it back in. 22 seconds of power play time remaining as the Blues play it out to center ice. And now back the other way comes Jones. Short-handed, makes a move. And the puck is behind the net. I thought I saw it go in there for a second, but it went just wide. We're under a minute and a half to go. Blues a nice short-handed opportunity there. And that's going to do it for the penalty. This one's cleared down. Now a pass up high. That one tips off the stick of Fisher Scott back out to center ice. Jack Boxer plays it off the boards, and it's intercepted by the Bulls at center. And now they turn it right back over to the Blues. Boxer skates back of the Junior Blues net, now steps out. Feeds it to Novak. Isaac Novak with the puck at center ice. He loses it, and it's punched back into the Blues end. Boxer chases it down along with Mexico. Boxer got there first. Now Carson Jones for the Blues through center ice. Jones, good pass to Cook just inside the blue line. They're unable to get a shot off. Blues center one. It goes right up the middle and all the way back down the ice. Reed will pick it up. He'll leave it for Magnuson. Now stretch pass ahead for Cook. Now Keller's in. It's even further down into the Bulls end where we'll kill off a little bit of time. Japchin, though, gets it going back the other way pretty quickly. Here's Hartley. He's in. Forced to the outside by Godowski. It kicks up to Messick. Now Japchin has his shot blocked, maybe by his own teammate Hartley. Under 3.5 to go here in the period. Here's Hartley with some room to shoot it. And a good block there by Will Magnuson. Blues will bring it all the way down, get some fresh legs on the ice as Jones with a move in front and is denied. He's brought down and there's no penalty. Unbelievable. Under a minute to go now on the penalty. Garvey leaves it for Japchin. He steps out to his right and gets it started up the ice. 50 seconds to go in the power play, and Jones creates the turnover and fires it wide.
Last minute of play.
Another short-handed scoring opportunity here in this game for Carson Jones. And again, puts it wide of the net. Jones picks off another pass, now race back the other way. He wins the race, breakaway, Jones, and he puts it wide of the net once again. That's 3 short-handed scoring opportunities for Carson Jones in this game. 30 seconds to go in the period. Isaac Keller at the red line. He'll punch it in deep and go off for a change. Bulls get possession in there, and it's Potter. He spins and fires one out to center ice. Now Jones with it. He brings it in after waiting for his teammate to skate back onside. Chance in front, and they can't get a shot on. Now it's lofted back out to center. Gadowski with the puck now in the Blues end. Feeds it ahead for Carson Jones. Carson Jones steps over the line. He puts one, like that was a pass intended for his teammate Novak that ended up going on net. On out to the Nelson Center for that one. And if you're not, make sure you join us right back here on Hockey TV. 6:05 the puck drop. Tomorrow night, the finale between the Springfield Junior Blues and the North Iowa Bulls. Last matchup of the season between these two teams. Out of the net to play it is Garvey. He plays it to the corner. Now LaRusso plays it to Mexico. His pass goes off a shin guard out to center ice. Now Jones picks it up. Carson Jones over the line. He's got Isaac Novak with him. Jones gloves it down. Feeds it to Novak. Back of the net. Centers one for Cook, but he's tied up. Unable to make anything happen there as Cook was tied up in the slot. Now Boxer all the way back to his own blue line. Schultz feeds.